Hey, I'm Connor. Welcome back to Overkill Reviews, Banger's weekly metal reviews. But enough about me. This week I am throwing down an absolute heavy stoner doom review by English overlords. Well, holy moly. Good thing I'm wearing this hat after that tsunami of riffs we just heard. This is the brand new LP by CONAN, and it's titled Evidence of Immortality. Out today, August 19th on legendary Napalm Records. CONAN are a three-piece heavy sludge doom band hailing all the way from across the pond in Liverpool, England. Over the last 15 years, they've been repetitively and consistently releasing bone-crushing albums that have an exact tone that they have crafted and making some of the most iconic music in the heavy doom scene, also including one of my all-time favorite split LPs with Slowmatics and featuring one of my favorite album covers. From this band's legendary legacy, I am extremely excited to get this review underway. Let's find out what this album's all about. I expect this to sound huge, but will they spice it up? Are they gonna try new things? Stick to what they know best? Let's get weird and find out. Over the past 15 years, CONAN has repetitively and consistently released bone-crushing albums that have this very distinct tone that they've crafted, like I said, for 15 years. And along with this crazy tone, they have added some mammoth drumming. These guys are masters at keeping it heavy, and I think they sound even better live. Consistency is the game, and these guys master it. From the album art, to even the demo tape covers, to even the rad CONAN and Slowmatics split, the artwork is always amazing, and you can thank Tony Roberts for that. So with these guys, the music is very consistent, the riffs are very consistent, the fuzz, the feedback, everything about these guys is mastered and left for us to soak it up and bathe in. You know what you're getting when you're listening to CONAN. No curveballs, no messing around. It is what it is. So, that being said, we could change it up just a little bit here. It's easy to sound the same, but putting in the right amount of spice to make it sound different is awesome. But here, the only song that really sounds different is the last one. And I don't really like it. Crafting a formula and sticking to that formula really does have its downsides, and this really speaks to that. These dudes are a live band. You feel it through your bones, your body, you make your knees shake. If you threw all of these albums on at the same time, you could for sure get lost and only notice that you're listening to one giant long song. I just wish this had a bit more spice in it. I love long albums, even long songs. This album is the longest CONAN album to date, clocking in at 50 minutes long, and it punches and it bends you for the entire ride, except for the last song. But one of my absolute favorite moments of this album is the very last bit of Levitation Hoax going right into Ritual of Anonymity. Anonymity? Anonymity. Yeah, that's it. You get what I'm saying. With one of the most catchy riffs on this album, speaking of heavy riffs, Shredders of Metal, September 1st, Twitch. I'll see you there. So as mentioned, the last track didn't really do anything for me. Don't get me wrong, I do love instrumental doom. But for me, this song didn't really fit the vibe of this album whatsoever. It really felt out of place. Like, yeah, the riffs were heavy, the fuzz, the tone, the feedback, that all was cool. But it was just, I wish there was vocals. I wish that they added a bit more, like, spicy elements to it. It does sound spacey, but it doesn't fit the album. So this album is totally worth checking out. Yeah, for sure I didn't like one song, but these guys have crafted a formula. Everything about this album is actually, it's great. You know, like I said, the consistency of these guys is awesome. The formula that these guys have created is awesome. I just wish that there was a bit more spice on the last song. And I do really think that this will be in a lot of people's top 10 this year. And this band is a live band. You got to experience this band. For sure you can throw some headphones on and listen to these guys, but if you really want to feel Conan, go see them live. That's how you should be listening to Conan, is experiencing them live. So, my score? You want to know my score? I'm giving it 4 Stonehenge boulders out of 5. So in addition to this killer review, I have some suggestions here with some records that just came out or are coming out. So the first one, Early Moods, self-titled Early Moods, coming out on one of my favorite record labels, Riding Easy Records. And the next one is Stoner Rock, Stoner Desert, Royalty with Nebula and their newest record, Transmission from Mothership Earth, coming out on Heavy Psych Sounds. And then, one of my favorite releases this year, and I'm not being biased, that's Head and their debut LP, Satisfaction, coming out on Fuzzed and Buzzed. You can get the test pressing at our website at fuzzedandbuzzed.com or find us at Fuzzed and Buzzed on Instagram or Fuzzed and Buzzed on Facebook. So hey, thanks for coming out. What did you guys think of the album? Let us know in the comments below. I would love to know what you guys think. Boogie on.